My Xbox One achievements are in a different language.
Do you speak any other languages?
No, I do not.
Does anyone else who plays the console?
I do not think anyone intentionally changed the language settings, not even to mess with me.
They say immersion helps you learn a language. Maybe your mother thought this would be the only way you'd get your grades up in Spanish.
I'm taking French.
That theory's dead, then. Make sure your location is set to your country.
That's probably the last setting I touch.
If someone messes up your location information, it will bring up the language of that region. And if you were an American in Japan, it may pick up the location information from the ISP location, and automatically setting the language on that.
Not everyone in the US speaks English. But I do not see why a regional setting would affect the language.
Nearly everyone in Korea speaks Korean, so even if you live in California, you need to set it to Korea to get Korean commands. If you want the console to come up in Spanish, you usually need to set it to Mexico or Spain to bring it up in Spanish.
I do not live in Mexico and never told it to use that setting.
If the settings got messed up and it thinks it says you're in Mexico, you get menu choices in Spanish. It is just one more setting switch that could have been flipped.
What then can I do?
Sometimes this problem comes up for specific games, like Halo MCC. Switch games and see if the problem is that game.
How could I fix it if that does not work?
If it is the game only, you could try updating the game. If the problem is the console, try updating the console software.
Assuming I can figure out the menu options.
So power cycle it and see if that fixes it. The next step I can see is restoring it to the factory defaults. Just hold down the button long enough to bring it up in safe mode, and pick the fourth option on the list.
What if it is just the one game, like Halo?
The cheap game you bought online may be a Chinese knockoff and only have Chinese characters in the menus.
This is one of the best arguments for buying the official games I've never heard of.